Baby, 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 baby. Not in brother, ready and good to me. Oh, we my need to see. Got me flying like a unique.
Here comes a new challenger.
My taste in fashion got my body covered in G's. My taste in trapping got me selling. I'm incarcerated and
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Got me buying Lamborghinis. My taste in trapping.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
I'm in Miami with a wife.
Player 2 pushes
Not
the
on
opponent
unmarried, looking for speed. He said he clapped me into Diddy. I said, yeah, tease.
Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is named KO.
Okay, long brother. I this up and she said, thank you, daddy.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Thank you, daddy.
From up above, who's going to start experiencing burnout? Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their time. Going in. Blocks. KO.
You know what it is,
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
You know what it is, you know your mom, you know you just is. And then let's even feel about it. You know what it is, girl. I'm thinking of me and I'm feeling the same way. Rolling, and it's gonna be folding. I'm pretty sure you know. No one knows, no one knows. First time I seen it, I was leaning out the lean and the leaning and the leaning out the money. I'm not gonna see it out. Just some headshots. Leading up that juice box.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target card. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Alright, what's coming up next?
Player
1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Very solid corner strike. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? On super art? Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Fireballing hits them with a stopping bomb. Gets them with the anti-air. They just won't stop switching sides. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Aim for the super. They're not playing around here. Defend the meter on the super. Turns them from above. Player 2 tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Gets the counter hit. This is gonna hurt. So turning it right up with a super. Ninja Star Cypher. Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The low block. Close range projectile. The low kick hits. whiff and no perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for a hole. It crowns him from above. It is over. He's gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the line. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throw leaves them wide open. Chops them with a shoulder. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
Out of here. What's the thing?
Sticks the jump in. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Flashes him. Jumps up. Throws them to negate the block. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Sneaks in a pump. Burnout activated. Player one has an empty drive key. This is a very precarious situation. Start the tune. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bullshit into Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Player two will need to use their meter here wisely. A real test of nerves here. Solid anti-air. Player one has depleted their... This is critical. They're stunned and they may not have enough life left to survive. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. That was the highest if I've ever seen. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sneaks in above. Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Decides to go in with the target combo. All right. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. The attack is parried. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Parries the attack. Player two needs to deal with hits him with a stop and pop. Scrapping it out up close. Uses a gauge for a super art. The Bushin scramble's gonna leave them hurt. Both fighters planning, they saw a path and they took it. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Shows the medium kick. Pops him with a shoulder. Burnout activates. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Player two in dire straits with burnout. There's a change of sides. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Risky up close scrap still going. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. A trade, but they're not worried. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one, the throw is denied. Goes to the air.
I flip it just like that. No, man, it's all this boy. I almost go out too, boy. I'm tired of like that.
This is gonna hurt. Dangerous range here. What's next?
Wait it up and bet it up.
Ooh, crushes the shins. Will this super art do anything? The jump, are you kidding me?
Well, she wanna do, she says, don't you wanna see the boy, see the boy, see the boy. Come on, take a Polaroid, Polaroid. Camouflage, I see your ass. Nigga, we could look at it, just come and take a camouflage. Hard game crazy. Go to my left side, listen to the try to side. Yeah. Yeah. What's another flag? I see you yeah, pop police, steady looking after me. Steady looking after me. You know I gotta murder these. Yeah, I gotta murder these and just gonna get some to eat. Yeah, my love name, please. Give a nigga brain, please. Watch it on the face. Trigger, the rigor, don't get down like elbow. Yeah, carbon Charlie and a paparazzi chasing me. How they gon' catch me? I ride with a
This is a
leather
mirror
cane.
match, which means it's not just about the win, but about
Oh,
your pride
shit.
as a player too.
Come on.
This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No heavy.
Old school game. You again.
Good anti.
Photo shoot.
Wow. Shut down. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jumper.
Look like nigga waving my hoes in this industry.
Very
Being shot
nice
it low in a
They
doobie
read their
smoking
opponent like a
purple
book.
gold. Being got in
Consistent
a
anti-air
band
is
even
huge
though.
because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Gets the jump in. Left off a projectile to waste time. Was looking for that jump attack. Chin right kick for a mix. Player 2 has completed their drive and Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks with a medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Blocks the low heavy and scrapping it out.
Don't get shot.
Sneaks in above.
Don't get shot.
Sure you can. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Pokes with a medium kick.
I got guns and they will shoot. But don't get shot. Don't get shot. In the nighttime. Ooh. Oh, ain't mistake. Yeah, on the swag. I got kill the fucking lot. Kill the fucking lot.
They're using the fireball to force the fucking lot. Player 2 can't this drive bring them back. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open, sets up with the jump in. This can do some big damage. Doesn't miss a beat. Close range projectile. Player 2 is working with a better game. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Pokes with a kick.
Oh, ain't Mercedes. I'm gonna kill the fucking lot. Kill the fucking lot. Just for the 8 and I kill the fucking lot. Just for the 8 and I kill the fucking lot.
This might be a pivotal super art. Check it with the fireball. How will they react? Noticeable life lead is a comeback still clutch anti-air. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Good parry. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The low kick hits. Shakes things up with a fireball. Sure you can. Denies the low heavy. Takes a trip. Counter hit throw there. Those hit harder than normal throws and really pile on the pressure.
So they break
forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? The throw misses. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Denies the low heavy. Closing. What's next? Knockdown. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Pops them with a Shoryu. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive move. This is a very precarious situation. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent. This can lead to some big damage. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Checks with a medium. Shoryuken. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arch in this situation? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 isn't prompt some hard. They just said, get that jumping out of here. What are they gonna do? Low heavy. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 1 connects with the throw. Amazing. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Okay, they picked this time to bust this out.
Did it again.
They couldn't take it. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run though. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Zones with the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Opts for the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, creating some space here. Life lead opens up. The pressure is so intense here. Shows a medium kick. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big, low, reaching heavy. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Out of range. Relatively safe. What a reaction to go air to air. Overdrive art goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Fireball it crowns them from above. Connects with the throw. Both fighters knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. Looking for a chance. Can this drive bring them back? Turns out. The low's blocked. Breakthrough.
Wow.
Player 2 comes away with the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Takes a trip. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Time's the only thing moving here. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Throws out a projectile. Trying to lead each other here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player two creates a good corner. Burnout activates. Getting into the end game now. It's getting 10 intercepts. Slick anti-air finish.
Irritating.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Both sides reluctant to get in each other's faces, but Cool sees control this round. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed goes for the super arm. Okay, creating some space here. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Anything could happen here. Yoga fire!